We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On second down, it's Jones. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Play fake. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off the option, it's Jones. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. He can't get him down. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Jones is in. Touchdown, Packers. Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here. On the option, here's Spears. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They need 2. Here's third down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On third down, here's Spears. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 18. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action this time with Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Love wants to shift things around. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Off the option, it's Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Love. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Throwing. Love. Caught on the right side. Reed. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go.
And he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now back to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Back to throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
In motion, Hill. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one's taken in by Spears. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
2nd and 3. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now they'll change things up. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
COVID-19.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Spears is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he returns this to the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
To throw now, here's Love. This pass complete to Melton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Love now to pass on first down. Caught by Jones. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Ready.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll try again with Jones. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And this one is right through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 74 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first and goal from an ideal position.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal. At the 5-yard.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Ready.
Here's Spears on second down. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Tajay Spears with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Nixon now from his end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now third down and 6 to go. Love, he's going to change the play here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's able to find Melton. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On fourth down, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Bronco switch.
Here's a give to Spears. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Back to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it. but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner, and a lot of people look at them going for it on fourth down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because it went out and held them. Got the ball right back for them. So, nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
On third down, Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Okay,
now a 2nd and 2.
Alert! Alert!
Hand off to Spears. And some room to maneuver. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to them.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now Love going to change things up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And quickly, they get to the line. 2nd and 14. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football defensively, though. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Following the interception, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And a loose football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Love. The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown. Aaron Jones standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Watch out now. 50 series. Blue striker. Ready?
Love throwing for it. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So just a three-point game now as they send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Off the option, it's Jones. Now, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. Second down, Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Second down, another shot for Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, Brad. Rattler.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
7 Pirates, Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 10 cycles.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over.